Hey, thanks so much for stopping by the YouTube channel of the Tech Geeks. We're a group of professionals based in Australia, New Zealand, and the UK that love finding solutions for our customers. Each month I try and give a little roundup of where I maybe see some things are happening in the space that we operate in, which is mainly the cybersecurity and wireless space, maybe a little bit more increasingly in camera security and VoIP. Give you an idea of supply and things to look out for. So last month, if you saw my update, I was probably more oozing Ubiquiti side of things. There are some exciting stuff coming. Some things that were secret last month are a bit more open now. We do see a more enterprise level firewall on the way called the Fortress Gateway, which should be interesting from Ubiquiti. We've seen, without much song and dance, a outdoor U6 wireless access point, the U6 Mesh Pro, be released. If you're familiar with the AC Mesh Pro, the Wireless 5 model, it's pretty much identical to that. We've also seen the release of 3 new wireless 7 access points, the U7 Pro Max, which gives us 4x4 across our frequencies, which is really great, a jump up from the current U7 that's out. We've seen the U7, I think it's called Pro Wall, which is the wall mount, slight derivation for what we've normally seen. Normally you would have Ethernet ports and wireless built in, but this is actually a fully wall mountable, so it can be mounted straight on the wall. The cable comes in from the bottom, which is advantageous for many people, can be used like an access point, but doesn't have any Ethernet ports. So do think that that potentially meets a spot where the other ones didn't. And in the next 2 or 3 weeks' time, just towards the end of June, we're going to see the U7 Outdoor released. Its form factor and shape is very much like the UK Ultra, also called the Swiss Army knife, which is a wireless 5 device. So we're going to be quite interested to see how those go. We're already listing them. We've sold quite a few of them already. So if you're in the wireless 7 space, do head on over to the techgeeks.com and we see whether we can help you out. What else do I see probably is a change or a space? I do think there is a void coming in the entry-level firewall space. A couple of the bigger vendors are maybe moving towards more software solutions, MDR, managed detection and response, or going back to their roots, or maybe are leaving some of that entry level and want to chase enterprise, which we see happen maybe every 7 or 8 years in a cycle for many manufacturers. But what this is leaving in my mind is a little bit of a void in that entry level. If you've maybe got 5 or less users, or maybe 10 or less users, you know, spending several $1,000s a year on maintenance of a firewall is a big expense. So we are seeing people like Rugi have a firewall now that's been released with a small subscription, only a couple of $100s a year, which is again giving you intrusion prevention, application control, content filtering, those type of things that you want around a firewall. I think that's the Z, maybe 1600, something like that. We're going to have some more information on that on the channel in due course. We see D-Link with an entry-level firewall, not with subscriptions at the moment, but is an entry-level. Cambium with their NSE 3000, I think it is. Obviously, we've got people like Netgate with pfSense. So I think we are seeing a space there. So if you're looking to move out from one of those larger vendors that has maybe increased their prices or going end of life, then do reach out to us at the techgeeks.com and we can find a solution that maybe fits. If you're looking for hardware with a small subscription on the top, but you're wanting those basic subscriptions to give you some level of security, then there might be some solution out there. So I do see there's this space growing there, and it'll be interesting to see which vendors jump straight into that and come up with a solution that could work. That's why, again, it's interesting to see where Ubiquiti fit with their Fortress Gateway and what we might see on some of the other appliances, because we are seeing some firewalling grow. In the wireless space, we continue to see increase in, you know, our point-to-point coverage, what we can do inside properties and manage through cloud keys or manage through portals or gateways. We're starting to see a convergence more of solutions where we see cameras and access points and switches and everything managed in the same place. So we see some of the point-to-point stuff for TP-Link arriving now in their Armada. I think we'll see some of their VG, their camera surveillance, appear soon in that as well. Obviously, we've got the whole suite in many ways with Ubiquiti already. We've got other vendors like Cambium and that are moving in that space. So it'll be interesting to see what comes in this coming month. Supply is pretty good. Just allow yourself a little bit of time, especially with new products. They come in and then go out of stock fairly quickly, and it's maybe an 8-week refresh time. But hopefully you'll find plenty of useful information around on our YouTube channel. So do subscribe, stay up to date, interact with us, hang out at our website, thetechgeeks.com, for more information as well.